Well, hey there, CEOs. So, in this week's podcast episode, episode 186, we talked about 3 strategies for reconnecting your why when summer might be making you question everything. And the strategy I hear the most questions about is the 3-layer why framework from strategy number 2, because the concept resonates, but the how do I actually do this part that can trip people up. So today I'm going to walk you through the finding your why clarity tool step by step to show you how the 3-layer framework it really works in business. So again, we're going to look at that finding your why clarity tool. So if you don't have it, go to kellypeak.com. We're going to find information about episode 186 and download it there. Now, the Finding Your Why Clarity tool, it has 3 main prompts, one for each layer of your why. And here's how I work through each one. Layer 1, this is your personal why. This prompt asks you to decide and describe what your personal life looks like when your business is working the way you intended. Not what your business does for families, but what it does for you. Now, this is the layer that many CEOs skip, or maybe they don't invest in, because we are all trained to talk about our work in terms of how we serve others. But again, we are here, my friends, to rewrite the rules of business and to remind you that you are CEOs that lead a business. You don't just manage a business. You don't just supervise a business. You are leading a business. So it's important for you to have a personal why that you believe in so that you want to stay and lead this business. So your personal why is all about what this business is doing that's helping you and what it enables in your own personal life. So what does it allow you to do? What does it allow you to stop doing? So write 2 to 4 sentences and be specific. So more time with my family, well, that is way too vague. You want to say something like, I want to be home by 4 p.m. on Tuesday so I can coach my daughter's soccer team. That is a personal why. I know for me, I figured this out years and years ago. My personal why has been with me now for a long time. I am sharing this with you because this is a strategy that I genuinely believe in, because times get tough. It gets hard, especially in the summer. And so I know my personal why was I wanted to be able to be home when my child got off the bus and be there when she got home to help her with homework, help her with a stressful day, whatever that might be. So I wanted to be done and home by 4:15. So when she walked off that bus, I was there to meet her and I could spend time with her on whatever she might need. So you're going to have your own personal why. Maybe it's to build enough revenue and enough compensation so that you can take a 2-week vacation with your family. Whatever that might be, really list out what it is to you. And then you're going to move on to layer number 2, and that's your professional why. Now, this prompt asks, what specific impact do you want this particular business to have? Maybe not just make a difference, but the particular difference with particular families in your particular community through a particular approach. Like, really get specific. This layer is what makes your business irreplaceable. And when you write it clearly, a lot of the summer decisions become easier to navigate because you can measure them against this specific vision. So again, for me at Peak Academy and Play Boutique, my layer 2 was I want to make life a little bit easier for today's busy families in my community. So I was seeing that, yes, curriculum is important. Yes, quality experiences are important. Those are right up there. But I was really noticing how tired, how scattered, how stressed the parents are with little kiddos at this stage. I know because I was there with 3 myself. So I realized there were small, meaningful things that we could do just to make their life a little bit easier. And that became a real differentiator for us as well. Then you're going to move on to layer 3. This is your legacy why. And this prompt asks, when this business has done what you built it to do, what will be different? So again, write it in 2 to 3 sentences. Now, this layer can catch some people off guard because it really reveals just how much they actually care about what they are building. And the hardest days that come, especially in summer, this is what you're going to refer back to so you know exactly why you're doing this. So again, is it your community? Is it the people in your neighborhood? Like, what are the things that you want the legacy of your business to be? So for me, we again at Peak Academy and Play Boutique, we are coming up on our 20th year. It's hard to believe, but yes, we're celebrating our 20th year. We have a big anniversary party. We have kiddos who have graduated from Peak Academy, who are graduating from college and graduating from high school. And so for me, I really want their memories of this time to be meaningful and happy memories. And I say all the time, one of our legacy whys, we are protecting our family's future memories. And that's because this time goes fast. They're only in preschool for 3 to 5 short years, depending on when you started, if you have an infant program or maybe not, but still 3 to 5 years, and it goes fast. And I want to make sure that when parents are thinking about at their high school graduation or college graduation, and they're thinking about those preschool years, they have captured photos, they have captured moments, they have the memories there because we help protect that for them. So again, find out what your legacy why is for you. Now, when I first opened Peak Academy, my personal why, as I mentioned, was very specific. I wanted to be home for my kiddos when they got off of the bus every day. And the other piece that I wanted is I wanted to take 2 real vacations a year without me having to step away from my family. I wanted to be present. I wrote all of that down, and that's where I made a lot of my decisions from. And 3 years in, I did this exercise again. And then my personal why quietly shifted to, I need to make sure that this business doesn't fall apart. And honestly, that wasn't really a why. It became a fear. And seeing that gap in writing was the thing that finally helped me understand why I had been feeling so depleted. And the business, well, it was growing, it was doing well, but I had drifted completely away from my personal vision because I was so wrapped up in the chaos. And I really didn't see what I was doing and why it was worth building. So I had to reset, reframe. And once I started seeing my why clearly again, that was the first step to correcting that drift. And that's what this tool is going to do and what's going to do for you. It's going to make the invisible visible. And the visible problems, my friend, they have solutions. So for the full 3 strategy framework, be sure to go listen to episode 186 of the Early Childhood Business Made Easy podcast and download the Finding Your Why Clarity tool. You're going to find that at kellypeak.com. Work through all 3 layers before the end of this week. I promise you it's worth the time that you're going to take to do it. Take care, my friend. Have a great week.